And we're back, and this time I'm going to show you how to recreate the 1977 filter from Instagram in Adobe Photoshop. As always, you will find this image via the description link below. The first thing that I want to do is add an adjustment layer curves to it. And now you want to bring this left bottom point upwards to get this milky kind of effect. And then you want to go to the first vertical line and drag it downwards a little bit. You can increase the effect on the background, on the highlights, by dragging the top right point a little bit to the left. Second thing we want to do is to create an adjustment layer solid color, and we want to use a pale green. Something like that should be fine, and you want to change the blending mode to darken. So you can see it in the background and in the highlights. So the sun and the sky in this image is adjusted thanks to it. The third step is to add a texture. You will find that as well via the description link. And you want to resize that, press Ctrl T, then size it up. Use a different blending mode. I'll use overlay in this example. And then I go down with the opacity quite a lot. Around 20% should be fine here. It adds some of that, let's call it milky filter. So you want to readjust your curves afterwards slightly, but it should have this shape. The last step is to add a new layer. Then use the rectangular Marquee tool, select it all, right click, select stroke, and then add a width. It depends on the size of the image. Let me try 50. As color, you want to have white, and you want to place it on the inside. That wasn't big enough. I'll press Ctrl Z and I increase the size. Let me double it. I'll try it again. And that's way better. I'll press Ctrl D to deselect it. You can add kind of like a scratch effect to the frame by right clicking on the layer blending options and then choosing pattern overlay. There are a couple of presets. Let me increase the opacity for now. I have a blending mode of normal. You can add more via the settings icon, but I'm going to use this simple noise pattern overlay, and I go down with the opacity. Around 20% should be fine here as well. As I've said, blending mode should be normal, and you can see it gives just a little bit of a scratch effect to the frame as well. That is compared to the original. Now maybe I'll play around with the curves a little bit more. So you can increase the milkiness just like this. Or you can decrease it by dragging these points on the left side a little bit downwards. You can increase or decrease the effect on the horizon with the right top point by dragging it to the left and the right, and that should be fine. And this is how I can recreate this 1977 photo filter from Instagram in Adobe Photoshop. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.